If you've ever been bored at the library, which, let's be honest, is pretty hard to do, you may have stumbled across this book, an ancient-looking tome with strange illustrations and indecipherable text. It was probably sitting on a shelf gathering dust, because no one can actually read it. It's called the Voynich Manuscript. One of the most mysterious books ever found, and it's been baffling experts for centuries. What is it? Where did it come from? And why does it seem like it was written in a secret code? Let's take a closer look. The Voynich Manuscript gets its name from the bookseller Wilfrid Voynich, who purchased it in 1912. He'd had quite the distinguished career as a rare book dealer, supplying first editions of Dante and Chaucer to the likes of the British Library and Yale University. But he got much more than he bargained for with this next purchase. The book had been in the possession of a Jesuit priest named Athanasius Kircher, who died in 1906. Kircher had apparently acquired it in 1636 from an Italian merchant who found it in the library of a monastery near Venice. It was likely written in Italy sometime in the 15th century, but that's about all the provenance we have for it. We don't know who wrote it, why they wrote it, or even what language it's written in. But we do know that whoever wrote it took great pains to hide those things. The illustrations are detailed and intricate, depicting plants, stars, insects, humans, and other fantastical creatures. But the pictures don't help us decipher the text. They may as well be random doodles, since they don't appear to have anything to do with the words on the page. And those words are written in a script we also don't recognize. At first glance, it looks like a very stylized form of Latin script. And scholars did make some progress translating it that way. In 1921, an Italian cryptologist, the Antonio Fagioli, published a partial translation of the text based on a method of substitution that he claimed would work for 80% of the words in the book, but it didn't make any sense when put together. And his key didn't match up with the text in the book, so the translation was never finished. Further analysis revealed that the characters in the Voynich text were not actually letters at all. They weren't even based on any existing alphabet. Each character was a completely unique element, like a hieroglyph. This makes the book extremely difficult to translate since there's no alphabet to work from. We can't analyze sentence structure, or look for common phrases, or figure out the rules of grammar. We're basically just looking for patterns and trying to make educated guesses. So far, no one has been able to crack the code, though. There are lots of theories about what the book could be. Some say it's a cipher used by alchemists to record their experiments. Others say it was created by a secret society to encode their rituals. One linguist thought it might have been a language created just for the book, kind of private language like the one philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein worked on in the late 1940s. He wanted to create a language that could express every idea clearly and unambiguously. The resulting language was incredibly complex and never finished, and it may have been something similar for the Voynich Manuscript. A more outlandish theory holds that the book was written by extraterrestrials or contains a message from aliens. Of course, it doesn't hurt to mention that the book has also been called a hoax, though no one has been able to prove that either. The Voynich Manuscript is currently being held at Yale University's Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library. Scholars around the world can request to see it, though they must wear gloves while handling the book and are only allowed to use a special viewing box to look at it under carefully controlled lighting. Photography and X-ray technology have allowed researchers to study the book without damaging it. And new techniques in digital imaging may finally allow us to decipher the text and solve the mystery of the Voynich Manuscript once and for all. Or it may just continue to baffle experts for centuries to come. Now you need to watch Secret Language of the Universe Explained, or check out this video instead.